I'm still surprised at the amount of business owners I come across who can't understand why they are not getting any new clients despite having invested a lot of money on a shiny new website. Well, here is one of the reasons why. This is the number of new websites being published every minute of every day. So if you think publishing a website alone is enough to drum up some business, then think again, as you're probably not the only one. There is so much competition out there that your website is probably drowning amongst many other sites like yours. But beside the competition, how do you truly check if your website is working for you and if you're getting your money's worth? In today's video, I'm going to show you 5 key signs you can check to really understand if your website is effective or if it's simply an overpriced online brochure that nobody is looking at, and what you need to do about it to make it work. Sign number 1. Does your website get any visitors? Yes, I know for some of you this is a very basic question, but for many business owners, when I ask the question, how many visitors on average does your website get daily? The response is just a blank stare. Why don't you know? If you open a brick and mortar store and no customer walk through the door, wouldn't you be worried? Same rule applies to your website. If you've built a website and you have no visitors, then you should be worried. Sign number 2. Is your website ranking for any keyword? For most local businesses, organic traffic is the biggest source of visitors to their website. But that's only if your business ranks for keywords people are searching for. Page 1 of Google, and hardly anyone goes to page 2. Even if you see keywords ranking between position 5 and 10, you will only get a tiny amount of visitors because most people who conduct a search in Google click on the top 5 results. Sign number 3. Is your website content good enough? Most people who search for local services online have a very clear objective in mind. Their intent is often to call a business to either request more information about a specific service they provide, make an appointment, or fill in a quick form to request a quote. Sign number 4. Is your website mobile friendly? With the explosion of mobile phones and tablets a few years ago, internet traffic coming from handheld devices has exploded and even overtook desktop internet traffic. If you run a website, it's paramount it is compatible with multiple screen resolutions and more specifically with mobile phones. The way your website will be seen on different screen types will affect the user experience, but it has also become part of Google's algorithm, so it shouldn't be ignored. If your website is not compatible for smaller screens, you're going to lose out on a big chunk of visitors. Sign number 5. Is your website fast enough? You've probably heard this expression from the Greek fabulist named Aesop, who said, "Slow but steady wins the race." Since Aesop was born in 620 BCE, there was clearly no internet, otherwise he would probably say something different. In today's digital world, speed is everything, and that includes how fast your website is loading. According to a Google study, 53% of mobile site visits leave a page that takes longer than 3 seconds to load. After 3 seconds, you will lose half of your visitors. That's not a long time to make an impression.